welcome here to the home of Jan the Smiling Sun Champion. And yes, oh yes, oh yes, we are back. Formula 1 is back for the 2025-2025 season. As you can see behind me on that wonderful, wonderful new calendar, we have the new setup, we have the new series, we have the new fashion. What do you think about it? Well, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, let me tell you, we are very, very excited to see who will claim the elusive World Championship that 1 year after that Olympic year of 2024-2024. And we will introduce the new series to tell you everything about it, especially to introduce some of the history of the races, and also as we will then be moving over for the following rounds, what exactly to expect, especially from the Scuderia Ferrari view, so that we can then go and obviously claim that elusive World Championship, constructors, and hopefully also the drivers. Oh yeah. So let's take a look, and obviously you can see from this wonderful, wonderful setup, we will show it to you all on our Scuderia Ferrari Red Retina iMac, so that you can see everything about this magnificent race. Obviously round 1 taking place on the 14, 15 and 16 March 2025, and will take place at the Albert Park Street Circuit here in Australia. So down under, we are very, very excited to go down under and get the Formula 1 season started. Basically the way I remember it from the childhood, where Michael Schumacher was taking some of these great victories at this very track, even though the track is a little bit reprofiled. So we will show you obviously on the Scuderia Ferrari website how the track looks like, and then we will take a look at some of the statistics and some of the interesting bits about the race and what to do so that we can become the Grand Prix winner. Oh yeah, look at this wonderful setup. So over here we have this brand new trophy over here, and hopefully we will be celebrating with it in our traditional race report after the race. And of course, when we do the actual race, this is the trophy that I will be getting, so wish me good luck with that. You know, we are very, very excited and so determined to finally bring the championship to Scuderia Ferrari. So over here, I hope you guys will enjoy the series. As you can see, we have once again 24 races, just due to the Ramadan, obviously, especially the beginning of the season is a little bit different. You know, it's reshuffled. So again, you know, some of the races that I will be doing in the F124 will be obviously not in sync, but then everything will just come into the place, as hopefully both of our drivers will fight for the championship. And speaking of drivers, we have many, many new drivers, not really any new team that's coming up obviously in the next season. So we will introduce you know, all of the big changes to you, so that you know exactly what to expect. And again, you know, I cannot wait for the Formula 1 season to start, and it will be very, very exciting. So shall we take a look at it in our brand new series with a brand new fashion? Well, what can we say? You know, we have many sponsors, even though some of them don't match, you know, in terms of the color, but what we can do. So over here, with regards to where the race will take place, we will show it to you in our wonderful simulator featuring this SF1000T N18 Formula 1 racing wheel. How exactly, you know, to go around it just as fast as the real Formula 1 drivers. And this is how the track looks like. Okay, so let me turn it over here for you. Okay, so you can then here clearly see how the track looks like. So the Albert Park Street Circuit, obviously over here you have the 3 sections with the fastest lap. Obviously it will take place over 58 laps. Fastest lap record holder is Charles Leclerc here with 1 minute 19.813 from the last season. We raced here ever since 1996, and again it's over 300 kilometers, about 5.2 kilometers per lap. And we will talk everything about the 3 DRS zones. Again, you know, the track is really fast now, greatly enjoyable. I have to say, you know, some of the changes they made to the track made it definitely much more enjoyable, especially for a driver. I think it's gonna be a great spectacle, and we will also tell you exactly what we need to do in order to win. So you are definitely excited to go here to the Albert Park Street Circuit. Now here, if we can take a look, this is the Melbourne, again, wonderful city. We definitely recommend you guys visit it. And here are some of the key statistics, right? So you can already see see highlighted over there. Scuderia Ferrari winning 11 times over here ever since 1985, also scoring 11 fastest laps, only 7 pole positions. So it is all gonna be decided on Sunday over here with additional 27 podiums over here, which I have to say, you know, it is one of our better tracks, and especially what are the expectations? The expectations are nothing but a victory, because again, you know, we won the last three seasons. We won here twice, so we definitely want to win here for the third time in 4 years, right? So that's gonna be very, very exciting over here. Now the big question is who will be driving in that cockpit. So let's take a look over here. Okay, so we've highlighted it very, very nicely for you. So we have many new drivers over here. Okay, and obviously starting with the Scuderia Ferrari, as you can see over here, we have Leclerc with, once again suiting up for Scuderia Ferrari. It's quite incredible, but believe it or not, this will be his 7th season as a Formula 1 driver. Obviously, Michael Schumacher racing for 11 seasons. Hopefully, Leclerc can get that coveted championship. If not, there is Lewis Hamilton. Oh yay! Joining Scuderia Ferrari as the 7-time world champion. And that will be very interesting. Obviously, Leclerc car number 16, Hamilton car number 44. Leclerc having that red and white helmet in the Monaco style, and Lewis Hamilton featuring that very special yellow helmet. We will see how that goes, but it looks pretty good with Ferrari. Obviously, the Ferrari's logo is the black prancing horse on the yellow background. So we are very, very excited, and it will be interesting to see who's faster. Not just in qualifying, which I think a lot of people would bet on one driver, but especially in a race. I think that will it could be a make or break season for Leclerc. You know, for Hamilton, again, if he wins the A title, I think he can retire, you know, again, having achieved anything and retiring as, even though as Michael Schumacher's fans, we have to say, as the greatest driver of all time. If not, that will be, I guess, a bit painful for him. So let's take a look at the other drivers who will be our challengers. So over here for Haas, we have an all-new lineup. So there will be Esteban Ocon moving over from Alpine, partnered by Oliver Behrman, or again, a very, very promising young teenage star who is aiming to get into that cockpit of the Scuderia Scarlet Red Ferrari in the future. The Kicksauer team, once again racing in green before they become Audi, will feature Nico Hülkenberg, who made that move from Haas, and Gabriel Bartoletto, who just won the F2 championship. And over here with the McLarens, you know, featuring that unpopular orange, we have the Oscar Piastri. This is his home race. He will be partnered by Lando Norris. Again, all the drivers, they start at 0 points at the moment, so we cannot show you the standings, but what we can show you is who will be racing then for Alpine. So it will be once again Pierre Gasly, partnered by Jack Doohan, for whom it will also be the home race, and he definitely wants to show that he belongs into Formula 1. Some drama surrounding the team, right? For Aston Martin, you had Fernando Alonso with Lance Stroll again, you know, lining up for the 3rd season straight. Here we have Mercedes-Benz featuring George Russell as obviously the de facto team leader, and he will be partnered by the very, very young driver who was Oliver Behrman's teammate in F2 for Prema Racing, which is the Andrea Kimi Antonelli rider with a very, very nice name. We will see how well he will do. Obviously, these drivers are pretty young, so it will be interesting to see. For Racing Bulls, you then have Isaac Hadjar with Yuki Tsunoda, so that's an interesting combination. Obviously, make or break, I guess, for both of them. Whoever wins could potentially end up at Red Bull, because Max Verstappen, the reigning world champion, seems maybe not so happy at Red Bull at the moment. We will see how he does against Liam Lawson, or we should say how Lawson does against him. And for Williams, Alexander Albon will have to really prove his worth against our former Ferrari driver Carlos Sainz, who's shown a really great attitude overall. I have to say, a great racing driver, and we will see how well he can do there. So these will be our drivers over here. Okay, and obviously the 5 teams. So you can see all of them over here with Leclerc and Hamilton, flanked by Alonso and Ocon. Here we have Gasly, Doohan, and Stroll. Then we have Behrman, Hülkenberg, Bartoletto, Piastri, Norris, Russell, Antonelli, Hadjar, Tsunoda, Verstappen, Lawson, with Albon and Sainz all starting at 0 points. So a lot to look forward to. again, you know, I wish I was on that grid. So I hope you definitely enjoyed over here. I really hope that I was on that grid, because Australia is one of my strongest races. So you will also obviously see me racing at the same time, even though the round one we will do at Bahrain, right? Because that's how last season started. And I have to say, with regards to my statistics over here, it's quite interesting, because I've only gotten one pole position over here. So not like the 7 ones that Ferrari has gotten over the years. So only in 2010, I started on pole, started second once. That was in 2016. 2017, 2023, I was third. So, you know, I can always qualify in the top 3. I expect nothing less. Again, you know, you could see already from the fastest laps I did back in June that I'm definitely going to be on the pace. With regards to the fastest laps, got 2 of them in 2010 and 2017. Obviously, 2016 was a much tougher race. It's just like 2023. You know, there are obviously 2 wins to my name. Will that be the lucky number 3? We will see. Okay, we definitely want to be lifting that trophy. So what you can expect from my race, obviously, is going for that elusive 3rd win. Obviously, we had a great win in 2010 when we were overtaking world champions, especially Button, for a lead. That was very, very exciting. And we also won in 2017 by almost half a minute. So we will see how we will perform this year. Obviously, the 12th place in 2016 when we screw up our tire choices, and the 2023 when we had the collision with Perez, who, as you can see, is not on the grid anymore, because obviously he lost the place to Liam Lawson, and that's obviously a big, big change. We will then see again, you know, thankfully we will keep clear of any troubles and score that elusive victory. So everybody, this was our introduction over here. Everybody starts from 0. It's all gonna be lighting up. The 5 red lights will come out, and they will go off on the 16th of March 2025. We cannot wait. This series will always run concurrently with the practice 1, and for the practice 2 you can then see the fastest lap. For the practice 3 I will then show you the red hot lap. That's a new series that's also coming up, where we will basically show you the fastest lap that we did when we did the whole race weekend. And then we will have the traditional qualifying and the race, and then the race report, which is coming with the qualifying race, and then 24 hours from the race you will exactly then get my exclusive report from Ferrari's biggest champion. If we have a sprint weekend, then we will obviously push it by 1 day forward. So you will have this intro 24 days, 24 hours before practice 1. You will then have the hot lap that we will do on the simulator, the 24 laps before the sprint qualifying. For practice 1 you will then have the red hot lap, and then you will have the actual sprint qualifying, and then the actual sprint, and then the qualifying, and of course the race run at exactly the same time. Of course, for the sprint within 24 hours before that race, you will also get an exclusive sprint reaction, and then exclusive race reaction 24 hours from that. So you know, we are very, very excited about it. Let's hope that you know, the brand new concept that Ferrari has chosen over here will pay dividends, and we will finally win that elusive Formula 1 World Championship. Whether I hope it's drivers. If it's drivers or constructors, at least one of them would be great, great, great. But I think we should be aiming for both. And you know, since the season starts in Australia, there can be no better place than to win this exclusive trophy. So let's go for it. I hope you guys love it. And we will then always be racing for obviously the golden trophy. And since we will be racing in the F124, maybe there's another surprise waiting for you. So I hope you guys are excited about it. Thank you very much for watching. And now all I can say is, let's race! Forza Ferrari!